There you are. Feels like I've been looking for you all evening. At least the past half hour. Well, I thought you'd be down there. Not all locked up in your bedroom. I mean, it's your party. Or, shall I say, birthday. It would be reasonable to think that you would be the star of the show. Believe me, I'm not the only one. Almost everyone has been asking me, where have you been? I don't know why they all seem to ask me though. I pretty much only knew as much as they did. Just because I'm your best friend does not mean I have all the answers. I think everyone just thought you left to get some stuff or were out doing other things. But I don't know. That just didn't seem right to me. I know you wouldn't just leave, especially at your own birthday party. I mean, you would have at least told me about it. If not anyone else, I just knew something had to be wrong. And by the way you're looking at me, I'm afraid I might be right. No, don't say that. I can tell you're not really being like yourself right now. There's no point in trying to hide it anymore. Well, one, you wouldn't be all the way up here. And two, you wouldn't look like you just got done bawling your eyes for the past 10 minutes. I don't know about you, but the last time I checked, I don't think crying meant everything was alright. Look, it's completely fine to not feel okay. We all feel like that from time to time. It is not like you have to feel embarrassed about something that happens to everyone. That would be stupid. It does happen to everyone though, even me. I know I have plenty of these moments where I have felt pretty terrible. And I know exactly how it feels that these things happen. You're not the only one, I promise. But the only thing that feels worse than that is when you don't have a shoulder to lean on. Or at least someone to make you feel better. Listen, it really hurts to see you like this. All I want to do is help however I can. Um, I'll do whatever makes you feel better, I guess. I mean, what kind of friend would I be if I left when you needed someone the most? That would be awful for someone to do that. I could get some cake if you wanted it. We haven't brought it out of the fridge yet, so you would get the first slice. No? Are you sure? Well, shoot. That's the only thing I could think of. Oh, sure. I'd be glad to talk. I'm okay with whatever you want. Yeah, it's no problem. Do you mind if I sit on the bed or. Thanks. If I'm being honest, my legs were getting a bit tired. I've been up on my feet ever since I got here. Only now was the first time I've really been able to take a second. But. Sorry. I've been getting a little off track. Let's just focus on you. Alright? So, what's wrong? What? Why would you think that? You being unattractive is like saying you're. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that, but you get the point. I mean, you're great, all around. You're just an incredible girl. Dare I say, perfect. Dating you would be like a dream come true for any guy. No, I mean it. I'm your best friend. Why would I lie to you? Okay, except for that one time. But it was a joke, alright? This time, I'm being completely honest. I swear. I truly mean everything I say. And if I ever did lie to you, I would never forgive myself. But why do you think that? What could cause you to be so negative about yourself? Hey, can you be completely honest with me? Did something happen? I think you know exactly what I mean. Can you tell me about it? I know it's none of my business, and I can completely understand if you don't really feel like talking about it. But, oh, okay, I'm all ears. Go right ahead. Paul? Yeah, what about him? Wait, he cheated on you? That little. I swear, next time I see him, I always knew he was too good to be true. I promise I'll make sure he regrets this. Don't cry. Don't cry. Here, come here. Let me hold you. It's alright. It's alright. Take as much time as you need. Who does he think he is anyway? Came all this way just to break your heart? What a devil. Listen, he didn't deserve you anyway. You were too good for him. Such a sweet and loving girl. I bet he didn't know how to handle being in a relationship with someone who actually cares about him for once. Of course, none of this is your fault. You were just unfortunate enough to run across him. That's all. I still can't get over how he could do such a thing to you. He knew it was gonna kill you, yet he still did it. I seriously don't understand how someone can be so heartless. And to think, I was almost friends with him. I feel embarrassed. I almost have to. The whole time. It turned out I almost became friends with an idiot. Yes, an idiot. He's an idiot. How could someone pass you up for some piece of trash? Well, anybody compared to you is a piece of trash. It's like trying to compare the Mona Lisa with some art you made in 8th grade. Okay, maybe the analogy could have been better, but the thought was there at least. But yeah, how stupid can he be for not realizing the girl of his dreams was literally standing right in front of him? Pretty stupid. You know, I should kick him out right now. I mean, it's your party. Technically, you can do what you want. Maybe I can even be your own personal bouncer. Hey, I've been working out recently. I could definitely take him. If you squint your eyes just hard enough, you're actually able to see some definition. Just give me a little bit of time, and I will be able to take anyone. Maybe even you. Okay, maybe that's a stretch. But it's good to be optimistic, I guess. Remember back in high school when we used to always try to one up each other? I swear, it was the only thing that motivated me to get straight A's. Without you, I probably would be just a C or a B student. Even with those A's, I feel like you always beat me out somehow. I feel like on every test or every assignment I thought I nailed, you were there too quickly to put me back in my place. You were always so smart back then. Well, you still are, don't get me wrong. But especially back then, you were always someone I looked up to. Although, everybody looked up to you too. What do you mean? Could you not tell? I was pretty much never anywhere but by your side. I was practically glued to you. I mean, you were really popular, and I thought hanging out with you could make me as cool as you were. But then, as we spent time together, I realized how much I actually liked you. Without you, I don't know where I would be. You know, that's one thing he will never have: history. He will never be able to reminisce about his time in elementary school with you, or make fun of your cute little quirks. What? They are pretty cute. When you've known someone for as long as I've known you, I guess you can just start to appreciate even the little things about them. Like those quirks you can call stupid, I call cute. Agree to disagree. See? That's exactly why he will never understand why I love the small things about you. Only I do. I wish he at least cared about you a little more. I know you loved him so much, and it really showed. But he didn't really give you the same thing back. I feel like whenever I was with you guys, I would almost urge him to make a move, patiently waiting for him to do something. But then, you would swoop in and land a kiss on the cheek, or hold his hand before he ever, quote unquote, had the chance. It's disgusting. I wish he cared about you as much as I did. I felt like I was the only one there for you when you needed him most. Or even when you needed someone to pick you up. I felt like I was the only one who loved you, not him. Yes, I was the only one who loved you. Ever since we were in high school, I've been waiting for the day you ask me out, or at the very least, reciprocate my feelings. I always held up to the hope that you loved me as much as I loved you. That was all until Paul had to enter your life. Once he asked you out on a date, I knew it was over. I would always just be nothing more than a friend. Don't get me wrong, I didn't let you go. It's just, I didn't know what to do. I was too scared to try and date anyone else because I didn't know anyone else. There was no one I could trust or enjoy being around as much as you. You were the only person for me. But I could see how happy you were with him though. So in the end, I decided just to bottle up my feelings and never let you find out. I was scared if you did. I would mess everything up. I didn't want to risk screwing that connection we already had. Because if I lost you, I would have never been able to forgive myself. The whole time you were with him, I would just watch from the sidelines, just happy that you found someone who was right for you. It pained me. But if that's what I had to do to keep you happy, I would have done it without a second thought. Because you did, and you still do, mean the world to me. Whenever you were sad, I was sad. And you were happy, so I was happy. When you would spend time with him, you would be so grateful and loving. But now that he's gone, I feel awful. I don't see this as a new opportunity to win your heart. I see this as a, a tragedy. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, want to do anything and everything to make you happy. And when I can't do that, I feel almost helpless. Maybe even like I failed you in some sense. I know this is probably the worst night of your life, but I hope I can at least make it a little less sucky. Who knows? Maybe I have already ruined it enough by confessing my feelings for you, but I don't care. You can hate me all you want. But in the end, as long as you know how I truly feel, I can make peace. Knowing that I could trust you with anything, even my feelings, meant that I finally had a true friend in my life. And that's all that matters to me. Even if you don't feel the same way, I know that is a lot, but I just wanted to let you know that I love you. And thank you for everything that you have done for me. It really means the world more than you know. This is awkward, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. It is a lot to take in. This is probably the most interesting, if not crazy night we had in a while. Maybe even in our entire lives. I can't remember anything greater than this. No, don't say anything about your feelings. I can't bear to know. At least for tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Plus, you're probably not thinking right anyway. This is a lot for you to think about. And I don't want you to say anything you will regret later. No, nothing. You can be sure all you want, but I won't listen. Ah, look, how about we talk all this out in depth tomorrow morning? It is just that we don't have enough time nor context to agree on anything right now. It would be stupid to try. Like I said, you can't persuade me on this. I mean it. Here, you know what? You should get some rest. You have had a stressful day as well. No, I mean it. It would probably be best. Well, if you're not going to bed, then at least take it easy. Watch some YouTube. Go on Reddit. I don't know. Just anything. Please. I want you to feel at least a little bit better before you wake up tomorrow. Oh, I'm going back downstairs. I gotta make sure no one trashes the place. And that's only if they haven't already. Don't worry about that. I can make something up. Maybe. I can tell them that you got sick. You don't really have a lot of alcohol. So I'll just say I dared you to take a shot or two. I don't think anyone would be too suspicious of that. What? I thought it was common knowledge that you don't drink alcohol? I don't think I've ever seen you take a shot in your life. Maybe only a handful of beers, but that's it. Hey, you should take that as a compliment. I don't think anybody can be too pure, especially nowadays. A lot of guys can really use someone like you. Don't push it, alright? Let's not ruin the nice moment. Speaking of which, I think it's my time to go. Believe me, I wish I could stay with you the rest of the night, but I got some of my own things to do. Hey, tomorrow morning, first thing, we can have ourselves a nice little sit down, like we promised. I'll make sure not to forget. Yeah, I won't, don't worry. I'll sit around and probably pass out on the couch. That way, I don't have to come driving all the way back here when you eventually call me in the morning. I've got everything under control. No reason to doubt me. Well, night, I guess. I better not see you down there for a midnight snack. Alright? Good. 'Cause if I did, you wouldn't hear the end of it. Just go to bed already. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Hey, just thanks again for tonight. Surprisingly, I think I needed this more than you did. Okay, maybe not, but still, you really helped. Thank you. Alright, night. If you made it this far into the audio without being asleep, either check out one more video or just sleep already.